Hello guys, welcome to Sanjiv 070. So in today's video, we gonna have a guest, my school senior, and his name is Arun Kumar. So basically, he is doing his machine learning engineer and he's associate software engineer in High Radius. So in this session, we will be having a great discussion regarding data science community and with regards to many kind of contributions that he had done in his career, and he also guide us how to be an efficient data scientist and how a fresher can be easily sum up with the company's environment and company's profile. So Arun Kumar, welcome
Hi.
to our channel. So we'll ask about you
Yeah.
to speak a few words.
Yeah, sure. Great to be here, Sanjiv. First of all, it's really a great channel that you have, I must say.
Thank you.
So, coming up to me, I'm working in High Radius Technologies right now as
Okay.
a software developer here,
Okay.
associate software developer in the data science team.
Okay.
So, basically, I worked here as an intern for 1 year,
Okay.
and now I am working as full time and solving some of the use cases in the fintech
Okay.
industry. Yeah.
Okay. So
So,
welcome, bro. Actually, we met after I think a couple of years, and school interaction was also long.
right, man.
So this
I
is
mean,
the kind
in
of meeting, and
school, we just saw each other, I guess.
yeah,
Right.
definitely.
I mean,
So,
uh,
bro, the whole session will be divided into four main parts actually. The first part
oh,
is we'll have a club interaction of how current data science community is growing exponentially. As we can see, the amount of contributions has been increasing, and the amount of programming language integrations has also been increased day by day. And many research journals are also published. So let's move on to that aspect first. And the second aspect will be second part of session will be definitely you will be sharing your experience in High Radius and how a fresher can build a perfect resume to apply for internships and data science projects, and how a fresher can apply for a IT company or a specific AI organization.
sure.
And the third part of session will be a little our experiences till now, how projects, what projects you have been made, and how many you have done a nano degree. So we will be like you to describe about that also, as it's been a
Yeah.
very great pleasure to have you here in our channel. And the fourth session of part would be a conclusive part, and in that part we will be definitely having your experiences. I will add my experiences also till now, what I have done, some of the projects also. So like this, the
Sure.
procedure is basically planned. So now let's begin.
Sure.
And now let's tell us, bro, like how we should approach the company in a data science. Like I'm a fresher, I don't know anything about data
Sure.
science. So I need to learn. So can you mention some of the learning resources available, either freely or paid also? Like you have referred some of them. So can you just guide us for in that aspect?
So yeah. I will definitely touch upon that. So basically, as a fresher, like when I started learning this data science and machine learning, didn't know any of the resources
Okay.
because I was a fresher as well. But one of the most basic, if you want to dive into this data science thing, you should be a bit familiar with mathematics basics. That is very much important, I guess, because most of the people, like I work with so many people in the machine learning uh, business, and
Okay.
they don't know, they only know the coding part and all. They use the packages and all, like, but I think that's not the innovation that we need. So
Okay.
basically, if we go in the mathematics part, just the basics would do, like
Okay.
linear algebra and a bit of calculus. Not much. I mean, probability
Okay.
and statistics are more important, I guess,
Okay. Okay.
than
Sure.
that calculus part. So
Okay.
yeah, so for that, some of the resources I would like to share is some YouTube channels I could recommend, like
Okay.
Three Blue, One Brown, and
Okay.
Stats Quits
Most
with
familiar channel
Josh
that you
Stramer,
basically follow.
right?
Okay.
Exactly. They are great actually. So
Okay.
these are some of the math oriented
Okay.
good, very good channels that
Okay.
will really blow your mind about it. Another thing, if you are just venturing into this data science thing, and first thing you want to learn is basically machine learning, right?
Okay.
Everyone, it's a buzzword right now, so you definitely want to go there. So uh, for the basics, I would first recommend the Andrew NG course,
Okay.
Andrew N course in Coursera,
Okay.
and the machine learning basics course is there. It's in he teaches it in the Octave programming language. That's a
Okay.
downside of it. But
Okay.
like, I would love that if you could all just use Python or MATLAB or something like that.
Okay.
Some of these programming languages you could
Okay.
learn along the way while exploring that course.
Okay.
That would be really great.
Sure.
So
Sure.
other than that, like after that, it's up to your imagination, I guess. I mean, most of the basics are covered in that course. After that, there's a deep learning specialization. I would
Okay.
not, as a fresher, I don't think you should worry about deep learning so much. I mean, it's fairly advanced topics like neural nets and other RNNs and CNN. They are pretty advanced for a fresher. I mean, when you go for an interview, no one will ask you about that at all. But yeah, you can, for if you are going for projects, then definitely you can uh, do something like that.
Okay.
So yeah,
So,
that's it, I guess.
bro, actually, it's a great pleasure that you shared so many ideas with us, and this would definitely
Yeah,
affect on our feedback users also. So now, I need to ask upon the question like if actually to the viewers, it's a point that I learn completely that the data science I know at least to some 20-30% is because of Arun bro, because he guided me each and every time,
oh,
and I used to call him and just ping him up frequently that. Suggest me some good projects and courses also. So he from his side has taken a lot of efforts to indirectly being a mentor to me to teach data science. So coming back to the portion is actually bro, this is a path that you have been followed, like you have been as you told me around 2 years back that you have been studying data science from a couple of years back, like when you join your
sure.
bachelor's at the starting. So
Right.
how you got interest in the field of AI and how you are being interpreted easily towards AI, nor from other fields?
Actually, back in my school days, I had a little bit of interest in machine learning
Okay.
because there is at that time only a lot of use cases you could see, like MIT being developing these robots and stuff,
Okay.
artificial robots and so those were really kind of cool at that time. So I mean, I didn't know anything about machine learning at that point.
Okay.
So I did not actually pursue it in my school or in even in my college
Okay.
first or second year.
Okay.
So coming to my experience in college, like in the first and second year, I first started exploring web development actually.
Okay.
So in web development, like I started
HTML,
doing
CSS, like that
uh,
stuff.
no, I don't really like the front end part, bro.
Okay, okay, okay.
I mean,
That's so certain. Okay, sure.
we can agree that we are not good designers. So
Okay,
I was pretty
sure.
much intrigued by the server side development, like in
Okay,
Node.js, React, and all.
okay,
So I was doing that, all of that. But one of the things while doing projects on those things,
okay,
I realized that we need to get a lot of front end knowledge as well, right? Only you can't only develop back end projects all the
yeah,
time. So
Okay.
like I really did not like the front end part. So uh, I thought like let's give machine learning a try in data analysis. So
Okay.
I just hopped onto that Coursera course and ONGs, and
Okay.
I really liked his style and that ease of explanation, you know.
Okay.
So and also I really loved mathematics
Okay.
from
That can
my
be seen from your marks itself for
right.
academics. The love for your
So
mathematics, I
yeah,
believe.
that
So,
was one of the major things that pulled me towards that area.
okay, sure, sure.
Right.
So that's a certain actually. So yeah, bro. So you have been shown your track path, and now you have been working in a software development as a part engineer in a company, in an organization. So
So
previously, I suppose you were working in your society, like you formed your own group of people in college itself, like a society, data science, which would be a key aspiration for the incoming people, like for the juniors, for the aspirants,
right.
and especially you've also formed it's like a community, like you formed it and you have been done many projects in it. So I you have been solved kaggle problems, so can you explain regarding that, how can we approach like to that level?
Yeah, sure. Like for Kaggle, I mean, it's fairly a difficult platform for
Okay.
freshers. I would completely agree with that.
Okay.
I mean, so one of the things I would explain to my freshies that when you are going for a Kaggle solution, it's okay to look at other solutions that other people have developed. A
Okay.
lot of people like just go to the problem statement and just go and apply this and this techniques. So that wouldn't it's not really productive, I guess.
Okay.
One of the things that you could try is that looking at other solutions. So there is
Okay.
a notebook part that you could see.
But
So
bro, this Kaggle also conducts many competitions, right? That Kaggle
sure,
datasets,
sure,
and they are available for
right.
many open source projects. Also, datasets are being prevailed in the Kaggle itself.
It's one of the most professional
Okay.
websites there is
Yeah.
about data science.
So,
They
bro, I
also
think
offer,
the
yeah,
title they give, I suppose, in Kaggle competitions. So, how far they play a role in deciding your career as far as the fresher is point concerned or
it.
experience?
I mean, if you are very good at Kaggle, if you even secure a good rank,
Okay.
like under 500 or under 100
Hmm.
worldwide, it's really, really good. I
Okay.
mean, you are it's like you are one of the
Okay.
rare
They are
and the
like
best
grandmasters.
data scientists, right? So in India as well, we have some of the best grandmasters like Shah Rukh Khan, and
Yeah. Yeah.
not to be confused with the actor, another Shah Rukh Khan. So yeah,
Hmm.
I mean
Oh,
these people are amazing, and
yeah.
I think they are an inspiration uh,
Okay.
to be in the data science
Oh,
community for us.
okay, bro.
So
So, very nice and keen answer that you have been given to for our users. So, bro, my now next question is how far the open source library has evolved in the recent era, especially after the exponential boom has been happened in the Python, and how far that open source library contribute or reduces the programmer's stress while they code for the machine learning projects or deep learning projects.
right. So, like, there are a lot of open source libraries that are still coming up for the domain of machine learning
Okay.
AI. That there are even libraries which don't, without coding, you can now like build machine learning and AI models. So you just drag and drop those things. So
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I think that there is a lot of abstraction to it. Like all these open source projects are coming up. Like there is a tool developed by Microsoft that drag and drop neural nets and stuff. So there's a lot of abstraction. But what is
Okay.
the most important thing here is that we should understand the basics of how these tools are working, right? So if you go and use like fast.ai, right? It's a framework built on uh, built for neural networks. But at the hood, you should know how a neural net works at all, right? So
Okay.
that are some things. But yeah, open source libraries. I like as you can see from my shirt. I guess I went to that PyCon conclave in 2018 held at Hyderabad.
You are a
So
super coder that everyone knows in a channel.
I don't I won't agree that much with that, but yeah, like when I went there, like I interacted with a lot of people who have
Okay.
developed open source
Okay.
projects,
You
and
find it some mentors more than like more people like you.
they are like basically gods, I guess. I
Okay.
mean,
Sure, sure,
yeah,
sure. Yeah, sure.
they
Our our community is growing,
paved the
right?
way.
Our community is very well growing.
It's very well grown, man. I mean, it's very
Definitely.
big, and the
Yeah,
Python community is the best actually.
sure, sure.
And so yeah, I mean, these people who are developing these open source projects are doing a pretty good job at easing the that uh, easing that uh, coding and all for which like
Okay.
for all the freshers and all, right? So that's one thing.
Okay.
So yeah.
Uh, so, bro, yeah, actually, been again a pretty good answer from your side, bro. Now let's move on to our second segment. Like how a fresher, like you have been covered all aspects regarding the data science and regarding the open source libraries. Also, you have been shared enough sorts of you. So now I would like to just throw a light on that how a fresher can approach a IT company. Like if he knows a very elementary idea about our data, our about the domain, but he's not well versed in coding. So since the company would hire him, likewise, anything, but he
I
has
mean,
the
it
domain
dep-
knowledge. He has all the
right.
he has pre-processing ideas. He has the cloud deployment ideas. He had done some of the project, but not as 100% sure, as not a very as a fresher. He as a, everyone knows, fresher cannot be like treated like experience. He's not familiar with all of the
Sure.
job that you do. But my question is how a fresher can approach with a normal type of resume, like from tier 2 college or tier 3 college, but still he can get a job in high companies.
Yeah. So basically, like there is no need of like you have to know coding for like securing a job, right? So
Okay.
like in like let's see like there are managers, right? So like the job of a manager is basically to guide read research papers and guide the team, right? And like let's say marketing and consulting teams are there that just go and like use their other skills, communication skills and all, and sell the products and get the clients as well. So that those are some of the other aspects of like that we can explore if you don't know coding. But I personally don't think like if you don't know coding that a company would hire you as a coder as a freshie, right? So, like if you don't know coding and you have the domain knowledge, right? Like
Okay.
you know the cloud computing, you know the concepts of machine learning, you read a lot of research paper, you know how the things around us work, what are the new technologies coming. There are other roles like you can be a product manager, you can be like a for starters you can be assistant product manager or
But
something
I
like
guess
that.
the freshers wouldn't get that role. Like they would be definitely
If
taking
you are
for.
pretty good and you are able to like showcase your talent well, I
Okay.
think you can secure that job as well.
Okay.
I mean, I
Okay.
have seen some of our batchmates do that as well.
Okay. All of your batchmates are placed.
Yeah, yeah, almost. Yeah, sure.
Okay. A very heartily congratulations for them also from regarding in behalf of my channel.
Right, right.
Just convey the
Thank you.
regards to them, and very congratulations to you also. Uh,
Thank you,
Guys, if you
Sanjiv.
don't know that he is working in a high radius company, which he has done an internship for almost a year, and for which he's been working that domain also. And now he is a full-time software developer in the company. So, bro, can you tell me about your intern experience in that company, in that high radius?
Right. So basically, when I came there, uh, I have been very lucky, I guess, that I got that internship job.
Okay.
So coming to the internship, first of all, we were given a 1 month training for like all the technologies that were being used in the company.
Okay.
So after that 1 month training, we were given a few of the projects to work on. So they were basically all about data analysis, doing like making graphs and like that, doing data analysis stuff. I can go over the details. Uh, those were some of the parts. So after that, I was transferred to the Hyderabad office, which is
Okay.
the main office of
You know Telugu, that's
Hyderabad.
why you were transferred there.
I I'm a Tamilian, bro.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Both of them are very different, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
But
Yeah, both
yeah,
of
I
them.
mean,
Both
there
of them.
I
Both of
met a
them are
lot of
Tamilians, but
Tamil
I am
people.
residing in Chennai. You are residing in Bhopal. That's it. Yeah.
Right, right. Yeah,
So,
so
how far the experience in Hyderabad depicts your current role as a software engineer?
Hyderabad is pretty awesome, man. I mean,
Okay.
I think it's a professional area to work on. It has an IT landscape in itself.
Okay.
Like we know that Bangalore is the IT hub of India, right?
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
But I think that Hyderabad has come a long way in that
So you are
IT
presenting Hyderabad as
industries.
next Silicon Valley of India.
Maybe a lot of
Then
companies
people
are
in Chennai would
coming, I
definitely
guess.
feel a bit a back seat.
I can see that with
Yeah.
that statement.
So yeah, but definitely we need to acknowledge that Hyderabad consists of more IT opportunities than we have in Chennai, right? That everyone would definitely agree with this point also. Like mostly people would not say that, but definitely the truth behind is this only.
Yeah, I mean, the crown would still go to Bangalore, right?
Okay.
I mean, Bangalore is a truly a IT giant when it comes
Yeah.
to
So
this space. So, yeah, I mean, there are other good candidates like Pune and Chennai as well.
okay,
So,
bro.
yeah, right.
Bro, my next question to you is, can you describe about your nano degree?
Yeah, nano degree. Okay, so basically, there was, uh, I mean, Udacity. I think most of the viewers must know about the Udacity website. So they
Yeah.
conduct these nano degree programs. So they actually gave a lot of scholarship opportunities here and there. And so basically, there was a PyTorch scholarship thing that came
Okay.
around 2 years back, I guess.
Okay.
So
Bro,
whatever happened, yeah,
many of them are saying that data science, how it will attain its peak in next 5 years, or how you see that point. Like growing domain is always attains a peak, then it declines. Like as we have many domains shifted to that point only. But what accordingly you see data science as in next 5 years or 10 years? Like how programming language, as you have also seen that Julia is now coming up ahead of Python, and it's also a growing community. People are contributing it towards a major language. But since we don't have that much flexibility with the programming language, but since Julia has also been growing as an open source community, and you can also see a number of languages like Golang and Kotlin has also been increased the users. And so how data science would change or evolve in next 5 years? How far the opinion is yours as far as your study is concerned?
Yeah, so what I think is that like the programming languages are coming and all, they are optimizing a lot, right?
Okay.
So Go is practically good at the server side
Okay.
things and the scaling and auto deployment and all that stuff. So that's something like in the software industry.
Yeah, sure,
So
sure.
one of the things, but that's what the important issue uh, right now is that we don't have a lot of ideas, I guess, in terms of research opportunities. I mean, we are running out of a lot of research spaces in this domain.
Okay.
A lot of things have been discovered. Neural nets have actually, I mean, a lot of research has been done, and I mean, also like the applications are coming, right? So to all of these things, so the applications will obviously grow in the next few years, but I don't think that we have enough ideas right now to explore a lot in this domain. I mean, I saw this interview with Andrew Ng as well. So he talked about AI exhaustion. So he basically told that the most recent boom that we had was GANs, right? Generative adversarial networks.
Yeah, yeah,
After
sure.
that, we did not really have a great idea, and it
But
came
bro,
in like
many
2000.
companies are saying that industry 4.0 is approaching, and many robots are going to
Sure.
take your jobs
So
like that.
that's what I'm saying. The applications will obviously grow, right? The hardware is obviously growing. So the data processing that is happening at a large scale, right? So it will definitely grow in the
Okay.
next 5 years or 10 years, obviously. But we need more ideas on how to achieve that AI general intelligence
Okay.
that we see. So yeah, that's something we should all work on, I guess.
Yeah. Very different approach you are having, bro. Actually, many people are satisfied by your answers, and many people would convince after seeing this video. They would clearly get in what the domain is and how far the domain is concerned with AI, and how the domain is related to AI, and how the
Right.
new upcoming generations would be definitely adopting to this domain. Like a few details you have been shared with us. Now, bro, we are moving on to third segment of our video. Like in this part, we'll basically have a kind of interaction, like how far the IT experience you have as of now. Like I'm talking about the people around you, like co-curricular activities and what you have been done in the bachelor's as well as your 1 year of career path.
Like I haven't done much of co-curricular activities, I guess.
Okay.
Uh, I mean, like I have
You always study.
very less.
That's a co-curricular for us. That's a curriculum co-curricular activity for you.
Yeah, yeah, maybe you can. I do like playing video games actually.
Okay.
So in my spare time, I play video games or read books,
Okay. Read
fiction
books.
books and stuff.
I suppose you have read
So
around
yeah,
3 4 novels in lockdown only.
yeah, maybe. Uh, in lockdown, I have been pretty bored, man. I've been playing a lot of games, video
Okay.
games.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So yeah, the experience by far has been really good. Uh, in my 4 years of college, how much I have learned along the journey and coming to this space. I have been very lucky actually that there's a IT experience I got to know in my 4th year of college during my internship. So I hope that many of my viewers get that chance as
Definitely, that's an acknowledgement for our channel also, and for you, like people also being a guest. We are feeling very honored that you are being in our channel and giving us
well.
the tips also for sharing the younger generation of yours. Bro, one more question. Post
Yeah.
COVID, how the job opportunities would be changing? You are assuming you have been 2020 passed out, so you face the challenges, but little challenges you definitely have been faced. And the people who are being currently the passed out like 2020, 2019, or 2021 like me, how far they can easily adopt the situations, and how far they can evolve during this pandemic and post COVID, how the job opportunities will be definitely there as far as data science is concerned.
By the way, as far as the data science community, I think a lot of new spaces will be developed,
Okay.
specifically in the healthcare department, I guess. So obviously, a lot more jobs are incoming, I think. But yeah, we have during this COVID situation, we have taken a big hit, I guess, in this job hunting scheme that we have. But yeah, when this is over, I think there will be a lot of jobs still incoming for the people. Yeah, many of the companies have suffered a lot of loss during this COVID thing. But I mean, due to this work from home thing, right? So this can or companies can adopt this as well to get a lot many employees who can work from home so that they could they don't have to invest in office spaces, right? Office spaces and other things. So that's one thing I think some companies may adopt, and some of the freshers can get opportunities like that in the future. Yeah.
So yeah, very very thankful answer again from your side. Uh, so bro, actually, you participated any competitions, like as you mentioned you have been doing some hackathons like something like that you have done in your bachelor's over the 4 years, past 4 years? Any kind of
Yeah,
achievements like?
so uh, let's see, not like a data science hackathon. We
Okay.
did not have much about that, but I did participate in an online puzzle competition that was organized by CS50 from the Harvard University, right?
Oh,
So they actually organize this every year, and
okay.
this puzzle day, there is a lot of uh, bizarre puzzles. You have like 3 days to solve all those. Like you can form teams of 3 or 4 people and work on those puzzles. They are incredibly hard, I must say. I mean, you can also use the internet and stuff, and still you wouldn't get how to solve those puzzles.
So,
So,
the people will get definitely an idea from the puzzle also, how to approach it, how to
right,
solve the problem.
it's incredibly awesome for
Definitely,
the
given by
brain and
Harvard
all.
density, it would not be easier, I guess, right?
Sure, right. So, my team managed to complete all the puzzles. And we participated in 2017, I guess, in
Okay.
my second year, I think. So there were 8 puzzles or something. So we solved all of them, and we got some prizes and all. It was
Okay.
really a good experience. I don't think I will ever forget that feeling. I mean,
So
it was
I,
really awesome.
actually, I know you personally, so I know how motivated person you are. People here are
I
just
mean to I mean to like get uh, uh, get a prize or to win something at that level from Harvard University, right? It gives you a lot of confidence boost in itself, right? So that's I mean, puzzle solving is really fun, and I think people should explore it, I guess.
it will definitely sharpen your coding skills, right? Like if you are practicing the real time use case, so definitely it will sharpen the coders
Sure,
part.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. So now stepping on to step four, like so we have been discussing a couple of minutes. I would not take more than time of you. You're like a busy
No,
guy.
bro.
Uh, so
No,
yeah, bro. Actually,
bro.
now let's interact little bit and let's say how like if we know each other personally, and that's why we've been over transition also we've been in contact. But bro, I would like to you to share your LinkedIn profile and some other social media profile to me, so that people would definitely revert back to you if they have any
Right,
doubts
so
if they have any doubts in their clarification, or you need to little bit guide them like you did to me.
sure,
And
bro.
I
Sure,
know
bro.
little bit data science, and you know major part as you are working now. You have a little more experience also regarding the uh, data science issues
Right.
also.
So I would definitely love to help all of
Definitely,
anyone
that
who needs help.
that's your kind of
Yeah.
gesture that you show towards others. So yeah, guys, this Arun Kumar's definitely LinkedIn profile and some kind of social media. Like if he likes to have his Instagram ID, I will definitely drop the links in description box, so you could just easily take up the link and move forward to. Don't hesitate to ask him doubts. Definitely, he will help the audience of our channel. And this was such a wonderful interaction between such a guy who is really working hard, and who is a real aspirant for data scientist, and who is a living example for performing degrees. Like he had a nano degree from Udacity from a deep learning algorithm called PyTorch. It's being sponsored by Facebook also. So it kills the motivation of an aspirant, it kills the motivation of a student also, where people definitely faces these kind of circumstances where they can't even complete their BTech degree due to some kind of financial circumstances or lack of interest, etc.
Mm.
But there are people who do multidisciplinary degrees, who do multidisciplinary contributions to the open source community. To those who don't know, this he was my school senior, and I have been also participating two times Smart India Hackathon Grand Finale 2018 and 2019. So under that Grand Finale, we have learned a lot of investments over the ministries from across the government of India's proposal. And in 2018, I have been done a project using yes and HTML CSS for a web. Uh, it's a I think a live system, and it's been currently deployed under the Ministry of Railways. And in my second year in 2019, I again went for the Smart India Hackathon Grand Finale. So where we worked as a team, as a couple of six members for Goa Shipyard Pvt Limited, and we had a problem statement called MD Message Online, where we have been designed a simple WebRTC using little bit of React JS, Node.js, and again with a couple of JS tools. So it kills really an aspirants for those who aspire to do something and aspire to wish something or create something. So yeah, coming to the end of the video, I suppose bro will be very happy after a long interaction, and we are
I
almost
mean, like as and you told like a lot of things about you. I mean, I would like to say to the viewers like be hungry about all of these new things that are coming, right? So,
definitely
like
definitely
Sanjeev is always learning new technologies and stuff. So, I
definitely.
would really like to uh, thank Sanjeev that he is exploring all of these
Thanks for a compliment, bro.
newer
Actually,
technologies and things, and to get at that level for Smart India Hackathon, right? It's a very big platform, and I'm really glad that my junior has come so far at this domain.
Definitely,
So
definitely. That's why I planned an interaction in a. It would be a weekday, but I thought Arun bro will definitely find a couple of minutes for me, and I will definitely have a live convocation, so that
always for
people would
you, bro.
definitely get an idea over the data science domain.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I previously said, I will drop his social media handles in the description box so that you can check up with these videos also. So yeah, hopefully we'll end this part session here, and hopefully regarding the comment section, and definitely he will be giving you suggestions, whatever suggestions he can give, and we'll just definitely loading up to the session of part 2, uh, if time permits, and if
Sure.
Arun bro is free, then definitely I am ready to do his part 2 also. So
Sure,
this session would
bro.
definitely
We
useful
can.
for the aspirant, data science aspirants, freshers, and experienced people. So yeah, let's meet on next video. So thanks for joining us, bro, and it's
Thanks.
been a wonderful
Thanks for having me,
pleasure
Sanjiv.
to have you in
Yeah.
our channel. And so
Thanks.
this has been people who a real aspirant can take a charge from you. So yeah, bro.
I'm
Okay,
really happy to be here, man. So
okay.
yeah,
So
let's.
would you like to give some winning tips to the on seeing viewers of a channel, active users of a channel?
I mean, I would just say be curious and like
Okay.
do some wonders, man.
Okay,
I would
sure, sure.
just say that.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Sure. So let's end up and in this video. Hope you like this video. Share the video and subscribe to the channel. It would be great to the must. And
Okay.
yeah, let's on meet on next video. Bye, bro.
Okay. Bye, bro.